Good morning everyone, today is a sponsored video by FIFINE. They did send me this audio mixer over here which can actually do a lot of things for live streams. As many of you guys know, I am slowly getting into the live streaming scene and well, this thing actually helps me quite a bit with a lot of soundboard stuff and you know, there's like auto tune and some really fun features, so we will be showcasing all of that in today's video. However, before we jump into that, I just want to show you guys my current streaming setup over here. We do have my gaming PC over here and then I do stream on a Mac. So the nice thing is FIFINE has also sent me a low profile boom arm over here, which is really nice because as you can see, the cable management is actually within the actual boom arm. So when I swing it along here, you see there's no cables. Basically, my cable comes out here from my sound interface into this, and there are no cables at all into my boom arm. So when we come over here and look at that, look how clean that is. There's like no real cable sticking out, and from my angle when I'm sitting down and actually using the microphone, boom, super clean. So this boom arm was also provided by FIFINE, and yeah, it's actually one of my more favorite boom arms, one of the more premium ones, simply because first of all it's low profile, and second of all it hides all the cables and keeps my microphone nice and easy to use. When I use it, I just swing it over, and when I don't want it, I just swing it out of the way, and well, bam, it's out of the way and I'm back to work. Super clean, super simple. But now with all of that out of the way, let us actually unbox this and let me show you what's inside. So here's the product, and it is actually called Ampligame SC3 Gaming Mixer. Quite a interesting name, but nevertheless, we're just gonna open it up. Super simple packaging. As you can see here, it's just some foam, some cables, some more cables, and of course the nice little mixer. Now this mixer is made out of plastic. As you can hear, nothing too special, and it is fairly lightweight. As for cable number one, it is a USB Type A to a USB Type C, because I believe this uses a Type C. Yes, as you can see here, this is a Type C. And then we've got a line out, a headphone jack, a line in, as well as a headset jack over here, which actually allows you to do live monitoring when you plug in a microphone. Now do keep in mind that they also allow for dynamic as well as condenser mics. Now do keep in mind that they also do have phantom power. As you can see right here, there is 48 volts of phantom power, which is also pretty nice. We will be testing this with my microphone. I currently use a SM7B, and so we're gonna try it without the cloud lifter first to see how it sounds, and then if it's too quiet, we will be installing the cloud lifter. So, you know, that's cable number one. I don't know what this cable is. Let us take a look. So as we can see over here, the second cable says only for line out. And then if we look at the picture over here, it's actually like plugging a phone into this until the line out. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna use this cable, plug it into my gaming PC right here, and route it into the line out here, and then plug this into the streaming computer, which is, well, it's my Mac. And then I'm gonna actually plug in my headphones into the headphone jack here and maybe play a video game on my gaming computer, and hopefully the audio from the gaming computer will transfer through here and I'll be able to hear the gaming audio with my headphones connected to my Mac. So sounds a little bit convoluted, but you know, those are the main headaches when you use a 2 PC setup or a dual PC setup whenever streaming. So hopefully that does solve that problem. And well, I'm just gonna get this set up right now and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we finally set up the microphone. As we can see over here, it is a little bit messy. You are currently listening to the SM7B directly connected to the audio interface. As you can see, my cloud lifter is not plugged in. Let me just zoom out. I'm a little bit quiet here because I'm talking really far away from the microphone. But here you go, the microphone with its boom arm, all the way connected right here to the audio interface. And another thing is, yes, I do have Genshin Impact open on the side over here. I'm going to show you that you can route your audio over to this and then have your streaming device over here. As you can see, I have OBS opened on my Mac, and it will actually transfer the audio over, which is actually really nice. Another thing that's really nice about this is I can plug in my earphones. So, you know, I do have just some cheapo earbuds over here. Normally, I do have my expensive IEMs, but we're just going to be using these cheapo ones for today. And as you can see over here, I just have my IEMs plugged into the headphone jack over there. I have the line in, which is connecting directly into my Bose speakers, because that is the thing that is actually connected to the gaming computer or the main audio source. And then we have the USB Type-C that is plugged directly into my Mac. Now, something I didn't realize until I actually plugged it in was this actually has a USB Type-A to a USB Type-C converter on top of it. So if you just want to plug it directly into a Type-C port, you can do so, which is really, really nice. And you know, it's connected by this like little rubber strap thing, so you'll never lose the adapter, which is very cool. But nevertheless, let me put this down over here. Let me put on my earbuds. All right, now that my earbuds are plugged in, you can see right here on my webcam that, you know, I can hear myself talk. However, let's say that I am too loud right now. There's actually this little knob over here, a slider. You simply slide this down and you can see, or you can hear that I am significantly getting quieter and quieter as I slide this all the way. Slide it back up and you can hear me again. I max it all the way up to the very top simply because we don't have the cloud lifter, so we are only using the 48 volts of phantom power to power the Shure SM7B, which is a microphone that is awfully quiet, especially without a cloud lifter. But overall, I think it sounds all right so far through the playback. As you can see over here, you do have the mic monitoring. Unfortunately, it is a little bit bright. I can't really get it to focus, but nevertheless, this button right here is mic monitoring. You can turn it on or off. So when I turn it off, I don't hear myself anymore. But when I turn it on, I do hear myself. And then this is the slider for the actual audio that you're hearing from the actual headphones. So if you want it to be louder, you can turn this all the way up. Or if you want it to be more quieter, you can simply turn that down. I leave mine about like 80%-ish. Now, the next thing I want to showcase over here is the voice changer. If you push it once, we
get to the male voice, and you can hear it's very, very different, pretty funny.
The next one is female voice. As you can hear, it's a little bit weird. And
And we also go to the monster voice.
And then we have the baby voice. This is my favorite voice because it sounds super funny. I really like this one. And then what's the next one?
Oh, the next one is the elder voice, but it kind of sounds like the male voice to me. I don't know, but yeah, it's just really fun that you can
mess around with all these different voices and
just kind of play on the
But at the end of the day, I like the baby voice. I think it sounds the funniest. But yeah, pretty cool stuff.
So again, you just need to long press it and it turns back to your regular voice without any voice changer. If you want to change the RGB lighting, you can simply press this. So, you know, purple, yeah, sure, why not? I like the purple lighting, it looks pretty good. And then the next thing we have are these 4 macro buttons, which you can save whatever you want. So let's say we want to save a sound bit of emotional damage. You simply push this button down till it flashes. Emotional damage. And then you let go. Now when you want to play it, you simply tap it. Emotional damage. And it's just going to play exactly what you just recorded. So this is pretty useful if you want to save your own MP3 files or you want to just save whatever, like a self-censoring button, like a beep, 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 beep. And that way you can just push the button and it's just going to play whatever you just recorded, which is very useful. Now, the next thing about this, which I really like, is going to be the 2PC setup. So as you can see over here, I do have Genshin Impact. It's currently playing sound through my Bose speakers over here. We're simply going to plug in that cable, and you're going to be able to hear Genshin Impact on my Mac, which is really awesome. So you can see over here that I've plugged in the cable to my gaming computer, and once I turn this volume up over here, which is the line in, you're going to hear the Genshin Impact sounds. So you can hear right now, and boom. You can see right here, this is my streaming gear. I'm hearing it on my Mac. This is connected to my MacBook. This is connected to my Mac. And I can hear all of my Genshin sounds. It's carrying over all the audio from my computer all the way to here into my Mac. The only issue is I do think you're going to need some sort of grounding for the audio cable.
Have you ever kept
because
pets?
okay,
They're very
shush. Now the only thing I will recommend is you're probably going to need something to ground the audio, because as you can probably hear, there is a little bit of static, and I've only got the audio like bumped up a little bit. If we bump it up louder, you definitely hear a lot more of that static sound. You can hear it in the background. It's kind of like a buzz sound, which is a little bit annoying, but nevertheless, this is pretty nice that you can actually just have one system that does all of your audio. Because for those who do 2PC setups, it's a pain in the butt to get your audio to go from your gaming PC into your streaming PC. Or in my case, I use a Mac for my streaming and a PC for my gaming, so that's doubly more annoying. So this is pretty nice in the sense that it just solves that issue altogether. And there's no software required, it's plug and play, super brain dead easy, which is really, really nice. And let's say that you want to mute your line in, you push that and boom, line in is now muted. You don't hear Yoimiya yapping away anymore. Very, very useful. So overall, the Ampligame SC3 gaming mixer is a pretty good product considering the price. This is $50. For the price, it solves a lot of issues that I used to have as a streamer at the very beginning, as well as a content creator. This is a relatively simple product. It's plug and play. There's no drivers needed. There's no software needed. The customizability is a little bit limiting, of course, if you do need to like fine tune a lot of things. But overall, for the average user, if you're just getting into live streaming, if you're just getting into content creation, I think this product is pretty dang good, especially for the price. You know, if I just wanted an audio interface that would have, you know, some fun features, it's got the voice changer, it's got the auto tune, it's got the little record button, which you can record different MP3 bits and stuff. So you can kind of customize a lot of things with this thing, which is really nice. And especially for my friends that use a 2 PC streaming setup, you guys know how difficult audio is or how annoying it is. And this product is simply you just plug it in and you're good to go. It's very, very simple to use. So if you are using a 2 PC streaming setup, this product is not too bad. It might be a solution. Simply you just buy it, you plug everything onto the streaming computer, and then you wire all your audio from your gaming computer over to the streaming computer, and you're good to go. You know, it's relatively simple. So yeah, it's kind of like an all-in-one solution. The only downside I have for this product is this cable right here. Even though it does say right here it's line out only, it does kind of look like a regular audio cable. Unfortunately, this cable does not work for the line in. I can't just plug in line in and plug it directly into my streaming computer. It will not capture the audio, or the audio won't play through. So that is a little bit unfortunate. I would like to see FIFINE include a regular aux cable so that you can just plug in everything, you know, so, you know, you just buy the product, it gives you all the cables you need, and you can just immediately start streaming or start content creating and just make life a lot easier. But then again, I know not everyone uses a 2 PC setup. So, you know, there is that. If you're using a single PC setup, this is super straightforward. You just plug everything in and it just works. So, yeah, overall, I do like this product. It just works, which is really, really nice. Plug and play, no software required. You don't need to tinker with any crazy software downloading drivers and all of that. It's just plug in, it auto detects, it shows up, you select it, and boom, everything just works. So yeah, I really do like this product and I can recommend it. Links are in the description below if you are interested in this product. They are not affiliate links. I don't get paid anything for them. So, you know, if you want to buy it, you buy it, or you can just go to Amazon and just type in the name and just search it for yourself. They might be on sale. I'm pretty sure this does go on sale occasionally, so you can just buy it off there or wherever offers the cheapest price. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!